Hi, friends. It's Victoria. Welcome back to the Reader's Couch podcast. Happy 2025. I know it's a tad late to be sending New Year wishes. However, this is the first podcast episode for the new year. So I hope the year has been treating you well so far. I'm so excited to be back in your ears, sharing stories, updates, and of course, talking about all things books. Now, just in case you are not a part of our Substack community or our YouTube community as well, you might have missed the announcement that the 2025 Winter Reading Guide is available. So I'm just going to pop in that audio from the original announcement so you can get caught up here. For the rest of the week, it's fair to say the podcast will be catching you up on all the latest and the greatest and the things you've missed. And starting next week, we will be back to regularly scheduled programming. I will also be doing a live podcast starting in February. So if you would like to see the podcast visuals, be sure to subscribe to the Biblio Lifestyle YouTube channel. I'll be sure to include a link in the show notes so you can just head on over and subscribe. I already have preloaded video content there, so there's lots for you to watch, get inspired by, and of course, discover new books. Now, onto the Winter Reading Guide announcement. If you're not a part of our Substack community, you might have missed the big news. The 2025 Winter Reading Guide is here, and it's packed with 24 of the best new books across 7 categories, plus a minimalist reading list for those who want a more curated experience. And for voracious readers, there's even more. I have a massive shortlist of 78 books I read and loved, complete with books-like recommendations to help you decide what to pick up next. So let's get into the details about this year's Winter Reading Guide. Now, this year's guide is extra special because it's my 5th annual Winter Reading Guide. I've handpicked 24 fantastic new releases and organized them into 7 categories. So whether you're craving an epic adventure, a romantic escape, nail-biting mystery, there's something here for everyone. And because we're all about lifestyle here, the guide isn't just about books. You'll also find cozy activities, plus some easy, simple winter-themed recipes to help you really embrace the magic of the season. So whether you're looking for a good read or some inspiration for cozy nights at home, this guide has you covered. Now let's talk about the minimalist reading list. Now, if you're a reader who plans to only pick up a few books this winter, I feel this curated experience is perfect for you. Now, it features one standout book from 6 of the 7 categories in the guide. Now, these are all fiction. The 7th category is nonfiction, but I wanted to narrow down your fiction selection, so I selected one from each category. Giving you a more focused selection of the best reads for the season. Because if you're reading from the minimalist reading list, it's definitely more about quality over quantity for you. And these are thoughtful recommendations for people who want a more easy and streamlined experience. Now, for my voracious readers out there, haven't forgotten about you. This is where the shortlist will be super helpful. Now, the shortlist has 78 books across 11 categories. And these are all the books I read and loved and had under consideration for the guide. But here's the best part. Each book in the shortlist comes with books-like recommendations. So you'll have lots of options for what to explore. So whether you decide to stick with the guide or dive into the shortlist or focus on the books-like recommendations, which are backlist books, you will find that you have no shortage of incredible books to keep you reading all winter long. So subscribers to my Substack community get access to the full experience. So you get a downloadable PDF magazine of the Winter Reading Guide, a downloadable PDF magazine of the shortlist, and you'll get a video similar to this entitled Winter Reading Chat, which is where I'll walk you through each book in the guide. So think of it like having your own personal book concierge, because you can leave me a comment or send me a DM and ask me for a more personalized experience. So now that you know more about what to expect in the winter reading guide, the shortlist, and the winter reading chat video, I do have some news for you, especially if you've been a long-time consumer of my content. Now, while my YouTube is relatively new, I have been sharing bookish recommendations on the internet for almost 8 years. Now, I know it's not a long time in comparison to other people, but for me, it's been a hot minute. And with that said, 2024 was a bit of a tough year, and I had to make some difficult decisions on what kind of content I was creating, alternatives I could do, and so on. And posting here on YouTube is one of those alternatives. We had a big virtual festival, which was lots of fun. That was free. I had to just roll that all the way back. And the reading guide is also another one of those difficult decisions. So I had to make the reading guide a Substack exclusive. But on the plus side, it will allow me to pour into my content even more now that I'm paring back. And you can always just subscribe to YouTube here and support me, because that is also helping as well. So I'm now able to spend more time focusing on the guide and just making it even better and just making it the best guide it can be. I truly believe you'll get a lots of value from it. And if you decide to join us over on Substack, you'll be contributing to that success as well. So whether you're a minimalist reader, a voracious reader, or somewhere in between, the 2025 Winter Reading Guide has something for you. So thank you so much for supporting me here on Biblio Lifestyle. Another easy and free way that you can support me is by liking the video, sharing the video, telling a friend to tell a friend about Biblio Lifestyle. And who knows, I might open the vault one day soon. But in the meantime, you can check out book lists with classic books better read in winter. And we have a 2025 Winter Reading Challenge. So there's lots of bookish fun to keep you occupied all season. But if you want to join the community, I'm excited to have you over on Substack. But stay tuned to the Biblio Lifestyle channel for even more winter reading content. I have lots planned. So in the meantime, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you're the first to know what's new when I go live and when new videos are uploaded. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.